Let's get to it.
YouTube, what is going on, you beautiful Guardians? It is Mesa Sean back at it with some Destiny, and I got another weapon review, and I'm gonna go and call this the Common Folks AR for the Crucible. This is the, well, actually I'll call it the Vanguard version of For the People. This is up for anything. Now, this is the drop version, however, it's very similar to the one you can purchase. So what I'll do is I'm going to compare the two that you can actually buy and this one, as well as I want to compare this to For the People. The reason why it being is that these are very, very similar and almost identical in terms of damage when it comes to PvP. You can see here this guy's going to do the jump on me here, or try to do the jump, and I get lucky. It's going to do 16s off body and then generally 20s. I know there was 119 thrown in there for some reason. 20s off upper limb, I'm sorry, upper torso, head, and all that stuff. Now, I'll give you a little bit of a punchline for the end here. Even though it's like nearly identical in terms of damage profile with regards to For the People, I actually prefer For the People. Now, first hear me out. If you haven't noticed, and a few of you pointed out in the comment section, that I am a constant reloader, frequent reloader. I don't know why. I guess I call it panic reloading. I'm used to my old COD days. Again, recovering Call of Duty addict. But this gun, you don't really need to reload so much, and it could be very helpful in PvP situations because of the large clip it's got, 38 rounds. Whereas For the People, when or at least the one that I have, when it reloads lightning fast, because when you empty the mag, it reloads in like a split second. However, for me, when it comes to PvP, now that I have this maxed out at 331 attack, that large mag comes in very, very handy for taking down bosses or large knights or high-level enemies. So, and just another thing real quick, I know some of you guys asked me, well, Sean, why don't you just use a exotic like a Suros or Vex? And again, I just love toys and I love to play with different guns. But now that I got my Fourth Horseman, or I like to use the Invective a lot in PvP, I like having a good AR in my primary that's legendary and doesn't take up an exotic slot. So I actually like the Fourth Horseman. If you saw my Engram package pizza party on Saturday, I got that, and I'm absolutely loving that thing, even though people say it stinks on ice. Haven't used it in the Crucible, but I'm using it a lot in PvE, and it's a lot of fun. I got it almost maxed out and hits really, really hard, but what I find with that gun is you never want to hip fire it, and you almost don't want to use it in full auto mode. You want to try to just, you know, single shot that thing. So, but you can see this thing doesn't have nearly the stability mods that For the People has, but it's very, very stable and very, very accurate. So let's jump into, and we'll compare this to For the People, and then let's also compare it to the one you can buy. Okay, at the Vanguard, so let's take a look and compare. Now, you can see the stats pretty much identical, except reload's just a tad faster, and it's a little less stable, the one you can purchase. Aiming this weapon increases its effective range, so you get a little more range, and also weapon grows more accurate the longer it's fired. So actually, the purchased one you can buy is a little better than mine, but I'm totally loving this thing. And just in terms of stability, even though it doesn't have like fitted stock, a perfect balance, I think it's fine. It comes with your standard, it has this really tiny sight, and it's got your typical red dot and then your ACOG. I never use the ACOG, but on mine I got reactive reload, so reloading this weapon gives me some bonus damage. It's got snapshot, lightweight, and then also those skip rounds. Could someone tell me in the comment section, do those skip rounds actually do anything? And then I got Grenadier, so reduces cooldown time of my grenades with getting kills. But let's go in and just take another deeper dive at the one you could actually buy, because it actually makes sense to look at that one, because mine's a drop version. So again, it looks like it's got the same exact sights as the one I got, except it's got persistence, so the it grows more accurate the longer you hold down that trigger. You got high caliber rounds, lightweight, and then hammer forge. So that hammer forge, that's a really good perk for me. Look at that range. Damn, I kind of wish I had it on mine. So I would go with Hammer Forge if I bought this one. Then you got rangefinder, so aiming the weapon is also going to increase the range. So I'm guessing between Hammer Forge and rangefinder, the range on this thing is going to be way better than mine. I might have to consider buying this one and ditching mine, but I don't know. I really like mine. Let's compare it to For the People. So here's why I like For the People, because it just outclasses it in terms of its stability and reload. I mean, it reloads so fast, even though it's got less rounds, only 26 rounds in the mag compared to 38. I just, you know me, I'm the panic reloader in PvP, even PvE for that matter, but I need a fast reload. For me, that just works rather than having a lot of rounds. So I stick with fitted stock. That also just makes the stability off the chart, but the one you can get in my review from the Crucible handler, no, Quartermaster, I'm sorry, has perfect balance on it. So that's pretty much it, guys. So let me know in the comments section if you guys have this, and as always, I always ask, what's your go-to AR? See, next on my agenda in terms of weapons and buying things, I'm saving up the marks, and I was all about buying the Vanquisher, but you know, I'm not knowing. I'm kind of stuck right now, because the way I look at it is I have this, I have For the People, and I don't really have a scout rifle, and I rely way too much on the Vision of Confluence, and I really want to get something different. And you guys on Twitter pretty much told me that there's a Crucible scout rifle that's just balls deep. The thing is just amazing, better than the one that the Vanguard offers. So I'm wondering, maybe I should save up my Crucible marks and go with that. And I think even one of you guys tweeted out that the new Vanquisher is not even as good as the old one. I still have my Grim Citizen. I love that thing for PvP. I wish there was an upgraded version. I don't know, has any of you guys gotten a drop version? Is that thing still around in a 331 attack one? I don't know. So at the time of recording this video, I had gotten the 4th Horseman yesterday from my Engram package pizza party and got it maxed out, 331 attack, and that thing is a blast. And even in PvP, I'll show you guys some builds you could do with it. You basically just got to max out your agility, because you have to get close to people with the 4th Horseman. But again, it's all about fun for me, not exactly the best weapon, but fun. So that's it for me, guys. Drop a like in this video only if you see fit. Follow me on Twitter at Mesa Sean. Check out my stream, links in the description. That's it. Stay beautiful, Guardians.